Hello and welcome to Scooped, the ice cream review podcast, where we try all the cone creations, signature slushes, and frozen foods on the East Coast to give you the ultimate scoop. My name is Holly Hagman, and with me, as always, is my co-host, husband, and ice cream connoisseur, Paul Percivali. Hey, Paul!
Yes, Holly?
What is Dracula's favorite ice cream flavor?
Blood orange?
Oh, that's a better answer than the one frickin' Google AI gave me.
You're using Google AI?
I'm kidding. It wasn't Google AI, but it was Google Vanilla.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Blood orange is probably better, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one, actually.
As you should be, to be honest. Anyway, that joke should have been in our Halloween episode, but we didn't have a Halloween episode because the monsters stole our video.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
It's definitely what happened.
Alright.
Anyway, in our last episode, we reviewed Charburger and Creamery, which we placed at the B tier level, and for this episode, we are reviewing a fall favorite, famous for its cider, donuts, and of course their frozen treats, Delicious Orchards.
And I feel like anyone who lives in, the mid-New Jersey-ish area is definitely going to be familiar with Delicious Orchards.
It's a Monmouth County staple, and honestly, we're going to learn all about the history. There's an extensive history on the website, and then I have comments about their specific relationship to, and this is a reference to an old episode, to the ice cream zeitgeist. Because, yes, they have collaborations with lots of other things, and they have their hands in a lot of pots. But
well, that makes sense.
We will discuss that as we continue. But I would like to learn about Delicious Orchards, Paul. Could you tell me how they got started?
All right. Here we go. So, a little bit of background. How did a small orchard in Colts Neck become a 60,000 square foot country food market attracting more than 2.5 visitors annually? Wow, that's really impressive.
I know, right? 60,000 square feet is big, all right? And 2.5 million visitors a year?
And they're spending quite a bit of money, each one of those visitors.
Wild. Anyway, carry on.
Colts Neck, New Jersey was a rural farming and horse breeding community connected to the Monmouth County seat of Freehold by an old farm road, which is now Route 537. Delicious Orchards grew to 110 acres over the years after the orchard opened in 1911, with 3 generations of the Barkley family managing the operation. Carol W. Barkley took over the operation of Delicious Orchards after World War II and began to change the operations from strictly wholesale to a mix of retail.
So thank you, Carol.
Yes. In 1959, Barkley hauled several wagon loads of apples to the roadside and set up a makeshift stand. This success with the public led to the construction of a 1,200 square foot stand the following year, and the modern-day Delicious Orchards was born.
Ta-da! So, it's kind of interesting, and we'll learn more about the current family, because the Barkleys are who started it way back when. There's a different family who is in charge of it now, and I have things to say about them. But I find it fascinating that this has been in some form of operation since 1911?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that old.
That's so old. It's so much older than I thought.
That's over 100 years.
Yes, it is. 114, to be exact.
Well. Oh, that picture you chose is really nice.
These are all from their website. I'm going to borrow.
Oh, I thought you took it.
No, that's similar to the one I took, though. You know what? I will put both in the episode, because it's kind of funny. But that's the one from their website, and the one I took is going to pop up on your screen right about now.
Okay. Oh.
It's a slightly
It's
different...
kind of a mirrored shot.
It's a different angle, and we had a little more overcast, but it's the same picture.
Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, so they started after hauling a bunch of wagons to the side of the road, and then they succeeded in constructing a 1,200 square foot stand.
Yes.
That's kind of big. So, the Route 34 store. As the Delicious Orchards name became more famous in the 1960s, the Barclays moved towards a year-round business with the addition of more produce and baked goods. Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they could always freeze apples and produce and stuff like that.
True. And honestly, and we'll get to that in the next bullet, but one of the things that Delicious Orchards is most famous for, like excluding the ice cream and the things we're going to talk about, they're really famous for their pies. The pies are a big deal. They use the fruits they grow in the orchard to make the pies. It's like, they make some good pies.
And,
speaking of which...
Yes. Janet Barkley lost her living and dining room to the bakery operation, adding blueberry, cherry. I thought it said blueberry cheese for a second. Blueberry, cherry, strawberry, rhubarb, peach, and pumpkin to the apple favorites. By 1965, Janet Barkley and her crew of local ladies and helpers were baking 3,000 pies. We're baking 3,000 pies per week.
Well, don't do that.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's contagious.
In 1966, the Barclays bought a red brick building on Route 34 at Delicious Orchard's current home. Now, with operations indoors, citrus fruits were added as well as cheeses.
And boy, do they have some really fun cheeses. If you like a charcuterie board... You go to Delicious Orchards. You could build a really cool one.
Yeah, you always want to.
I do.
When we visit.
I literally do, every time. I always buy some type of cheese and a specialty jam flavor. Which, I'll talk about.
Well, the jam you chose this time was pretty good.
It was so good. It's still good. We didn't finish it yet. But
yeah, and for anyone who's curious... It was raspberry jalapeno.
Which sounds like it shouldn't be good.
But it depends on what you put it on.
So true. It's been really good on cracker. So, alright. Side episode conversation for a second. When we went to Delicious Orchards to try the things we tried, I had to buy cheese and jam, because I don't go to Delicious Orchards very often. It's still in Monmouth County, but it's, in a rural area of Monmouth County, so it's a little bit of a hike to get to. So I don't go a lot, and when I go, I feel the need to spend all of my money. I
stopped.
I was actually very good this time. I only bought
you didn't do too badly.
I bought a pie, and I bought a cheese, and I bought a jam.
Yeah.
That was it. You bought your apples.
Yes, you did a very good job this time.
Thank you. But anywho, the raspberry jalapeno jam on crackers with the sweet honey goat cheese I bought, my God! It is a flavor explosion, and it is so good. Anyway, that was my little side note about charcuterie and cheese and jam combos. We need new chairs.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry for the squeaking, y'all.
So, don't squeak.
I'm trying my best. I move a lot, apparently.
Yeah, so we just need to get stools. Anyway, in 1974, under the ownership of the Barkley family, a young produce stocker named Bill McDonnell was hired. Bill would go on to learn all aspects of the business, but he hit a real home run in developing a produce department where only the product with the highest quality and freshness was put on display. Bill's hard work led to many opportunities, such as being promoted to the core management team at 20 years old, becoming an owning partner, and then saving enough money to eventually buy out the other owners.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yep. So literally, a produce guy, a produce stocker in the grocery store, worked his way up threw out the company and then decided, hey, I really like working here, I'm going to buy it out, and now the McDonald family runs Delicious Orchards instead of the Barkley family.
I just don't understand how he had enough money to buy out anyone working as a produce guy.
I don't know, maybe he had investments we don't know about.
Or maybe he got working there, so it was his long-term plan to take over.
That could also be.
I mean, it just seems kind of insane, but alright. Let's see. During his early years at the store, Bill did get into a little trouble from his boss for taking extra long breaks with a particular fellow employee. That young woman would turn out to be the love of his life. Bill and Linda would go on to raise 4 children and instill the strong work ethic.
That was easy for you to say.
Ugh.
It's okay.
Family values and desire to make desire to make Delicious Orchards a great place to work and shop. Carrie, Chris, Mike, and Aaron all grew up in the family business, have become vital members of the operation, and now have growing families of their own.
Isn't that cute?
I guess.
They met at the grocery store and fell in love, and now they have a lovely family. Who does that sound like?
Unless you're counting cats, I don't know who you're talking about.
We are a family, and yes, our cats count.
Okay.
We, guys, in case it wasn't obvious before, based on what I just said, we met at our grocery store job.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But wait.
Oh my god, there's so much information.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, really.
And we're going to include pictures for the record. The gentleman, this is the picture of the entire family, should be on your screen at the moment. The gentleman in the light green button down in the back is the guy who's on their Instagram all the time. He does all of their, like, promo videos and, like, funny, things, posts, and stuff like that. So, he's one of the sons.
Yes. So, Delicious Orchards 2025. Today, when they are not having fun with their 11 grandchildren, seriously, there are 11. It's amazing what you can do when you have money, but whatever.
Well, they have 4 kids, so I'm assuming they're dispersed amongst the 4 kids.
Well, I get that, but also, no one has enough money to raise kids anymore. I'm just having, personal issues with the state of the world and the government and the finances and just living wages and never mind, I'm just salty.
You're on a rampage over there.
Yeah, I'm just not happy with the state of the world.
Well, at least we have ice cream.
That is true, I guess. Bill is in the produce department tending to his produce displays, and Linda is over in the coffee department helping customers. The McDonald family has shaped the operation you see today. They have focused on enhancing the shopping experience and have made additions like our annual outdoor festivals, charity events, juice bar, cider cafe, fritter shack, seafood department, and personal shopping. But by no means are they done, as they want to usher in a variety of new products across produce, bakery, deli.
You got it.
Okay. And grocery, while keeping the classic recipes that kept customers coming back generation after generation. They have also expanded the year-round online gift-giving service to ship more Delicious Orchards essentials to customers all around the United States.
So that is a really cool feature, but it's also really kind of terrifying. Because when we were gonna go, I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, oh, do you want anything from Delicious Orchards, because we're gonna be there? And she's like, well, what kind of pies do they have? And I accidentally punched the computer, so that was probably a nice loud noise in the microphone. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, I asked about if she wanted anything. She asked about the pies, and I was like, well, you can look on the website to see probably what list they have. And the website does give you a list of pies, but it also gives you the shipping price of these pies. Do you want to take a wild guess on approximately how much it costs to ship a Delicious Orchards pie? Keep in mind,
they have to be standing up the whole time.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you're shipping something it kind of gets flopped all over the place.
Oh, yeah, so it's got to be packed a certain way. It's probably got to be refrigerated, like those with the ice packs and stuff. So,
I don't think, like, just your average person is just buying them. I'm assuming that they're going to, like, food markets, would you say? Or...
I think you can go on their website and actively order a pie.
Really? Any person can?
I think so. Hold on. Let me check my facts here.
That's pretty crazy
but
if that's the case.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, I'm assuming that it's an exorbitant amount of money.
It's not cheap.
So, if you were to buy said pies, I'm assuming that you would want to do it by buying a lot of pies all at once. Right?
Probably.
Oh, did you find it?
I found
they have
baskets.
Yeah, soup pantry packages with great thanks cookie boxes.
Why am I, like, having a...
Did you find it earlier and you just...
My mom found it. My mom was the one who told me. And now I feel like I've been lied to.
Well, she is a liar.
How dare she?
Anyway, I'm going to keep going if you want to look at that.
Frozen pies! Hang on. Oh, that's instructions for the frozen pies. Never mind. Keep talking, I'll figure it out.
Fine. I hate it. Why am I so tired? Anyone who knows the McDonald's will... Oh, I thought they were talking about, like, the will of McDonald's. Anyone who knows the McDonald's will realize that the Delicious Orchards family also extends to the dedicated staff and loyal customers. On any given day, you will see members of the McDonald family working side by side with staff and engaging with customers. I wonder if we have seen them. Maybe.
Probably.
I've been going to this place for like 20 years, so...
I've probably seen them around. Anyway, allegedly, according to my mother, the, whatchamacallit, it costs like $60 to ship, which is ridiculous.
So you want to order more than one pie?
If you were going to, yeah.
Yeah. The goal has always been to make delicious orchards feel like home to any and all who pass through our doors. So, yeah. And now, moving on, keeping company values. And this is the last point. Over 2.5 million people visit Delicious Orchards during the year. We want visitors to have a pleasant experience that they can share with friends and family. We feel we're still of the same philosophy John Barclay had when the first apple tree was planted 100 years ago. Uncompromising quality and making the customer number one. Each of our 250 employees is committed to excellence. Over 3,000 vendors know that to sell to Delicious Orchards is to sell only to the best.
Awesome. Okay. But yeah, so Delicious Orchards can be a little expensive if you, let it. Basically, if you go overboard, you could spend a lot of money there by accident, but...
Kind of dangerous.
The cool thing about Delicious Orchards, right, they're famous for obviously their fruit and produce. They're really famous for their pies, but something that they are extra famous-ish for has to do with this podcast, and that is their apple cider slushie. So on their signature dishes, they don't have a ton of frozen treats available at Delicious Orchards, but the apple cider slushie is like the big one, the one that people come around for miles to try, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is their famous apple cider that they make, right? They're famous for that too, and they, turn it into a slushie. And you can order it with vanilla soft serve or without vanilla soft serve. And you drink it and it's yummy and exciting.
Yep.
They also have, regarding some other signature dishes that I neglected to realize existed until we were physically there. And I went, oh my god, they have a whole smoothie bar. I didn't realize was a thing.
I forgot that it was a thing. I did know about that.
Oh. Well, thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so at the smoothie bar, they have a couple signature smoothies. Chocolate strawberry banana is exactly what it sounds like. Strawberry banana is what it sounds like. Banana, which is mango and banana. The tropical, which is mango, pineapple, and orange juice. The Elvis, which is banana, chocolate, almond milk, and peanut butter.
The Elvis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Elvis is chocolate, peanut butter and banana.
Oh, yeah.
That we talked about this.
Right, I remember now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The Pineapple Delight smoothie, which is pineapple, yogurt, mango, banana, and peach. Mixed berry, which is lots of berries mixed with their apple cider.
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds really good, actually, because, and this is very exciting for me, there are a few smoothies on this menu that I could actually have, because I don't have banana, which is cool.
Especially this last one.
Yeah, and the last one is called the Blues, which is blueberry, agave, and vanilla yogurt, which also sounds pretty yummy.
That does sound nice.
So, and the tropical one I could have, so, I have lots of options for when we go back, because I would like to.
Yeah, I think I'll get the Blues first. The fact that it's vanilla yogurt sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty.
I bet.
I want to know what color it is.
I feel like it's blue
purple.
and white swirl.
Ooh. Nice.
Like dark blue, white swirl. That's my guess.
That would be really cool. But anyway, we could fangirl about smoothies all day, but something else that they have that's pretty exciting is the pink lemonade slushie, which is a summer special. Over the summer this past year, I don't know if they've had it in previous years, but this year for sure is when I saw it on their Instagram. And it's the same, process of the apple cider slushie, except they use their pink lemonade for that.
Yep.
And it's like a summer favorite. Again, it was only a summer special. They didn't have it for very long. It was like a limited thing just for the summer. But the apple cider slushie is available all year round. And it looks really cool. I'm bummed that we missed out on the color-changing glasses. That was a thing that they had for a while. They had these beautiful, they were glasses with the Delicious Orchards logo etched on them, and when you filled it with the cold slushie, they changed.
I bet you that they will bring them back eventually.
Yeah, I kind of want one. They're really cool. Not quite as cool as that bear cup.
You're still going on about that bear cup?
But it's fine.
Well, you'll get a cheap knockoff. Well, not even cheap. You'll just get a knockoff.
My mom sent me a screenshot today of some bootleg website that's probably a scam to get your credit card info. Where they were selling them for $9.99. That's
like $9.99.
Correct.
Hell no.
I'm like,
I don't trust that.
I don't trust this at all. There's no way.
I wonder if anyone will trust that. Someone will start someone will open a credit card just for the sole reason of ordering this one cup.
Starbucks bear cup.
Just in case they could just cancel the credit card. They put the exact amount of money in and then they order it.
That's actually very smart. Not in case you guys are wondering what the heck we're going on about, Starbucks recently had a novelty cup for the holidays come out, and it's a glass reusable cup designed pretty much for iced coffee, and it's in the shape of a really cute bear wearing a hat.
He is a cute bear wearing a hat.
It's really adorable. I wanted it really bad, but it's a $30 cup. But at the same time, I'm worth at least $30. So I said to myself, I'll go the day it comes out after work. Well, boy, oh boy, was that a dumb idea, because apparently 4 Starbucks later that I went to check, none of them had it. At the 4th one, the guy tells me that they sold out at 5:30 in the morning. And they open at 5.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah.
You told me that there was people waiting outside sleeping in their cars.
That is what the Starbucks barista told me when I arrived.
And that jerk probably were one of the ones who bought 10 of them.
Well, and that's the other thing, right? Is what bothers me about this is there's people who clearly bought multiples, with something like this, if it's a limited run and you know the demand is high, you have to limit one per customer.
Yes,
you have to. You remember the LOL dolls?
No, I do not.
When they were popular. Okay. Well, LOL dolls were like a fad a few years ago now, maybe like 10 years, because I was still working at the grocery store, and we had to keep them behind customer service and sell them one per customer because they were so in demand. They were like the hot toy that season for the holiday.
The only thing I ever remembered ShopRite selling was those fidget spinners.
Oh, them too. We had to... Ugh, that was aggravating.
Yeah, that was a mess. And they got so popular, and the kids were just like walking around with them on their fingers, and it was just like, is this actually doing anything for you kids, or are you just trying to look cool?
Some of them were cool, and I'll be honest, it wouldn't hurt to have something to do with your hands.
But you're not doing anything with your hands. It's doing things with your hands.
I guess.
They're just spinning it.
That's true.
It's not like they're fidgeting, really. It's like they're just, their head is there and the thing is spinning on it. There's no effort involved in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. That's a good point.
Yeah, so that's why I never understood those things being fidget spinners. I've heard of, like, boxes that have, like, a whole bunch of buttons. And
the cubes. The fidget cubes.
Yeah, those
are cool.
Those make more sense as a fidgeting toy because you're actually doing something with it. But the spinners, you're just letting it spin on your finger. What is it doing except, like,
well, you flick it and keep spinning it, and then... I don't know.
It's still doing most of the work on its own.
It is. It's not that,
It's not that good
not that useful.
It's not that good of a fidget toy. If anything, it's just stimming you. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
You know, like people tap their hands or something, or they click their fingers in, like, anxious motions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like... It just doesn't make any sense to me, the way they sold it.
That's fair. And it also doesn't make any sense to me why it was so effing popular when it was. I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
I don't know. But we're not here to talk about fads from the past. We're here to talk about delicious orchards and their frozen treats. So, the main signature dishes are the smoothies we talked about and the apple cider slushy. In the summertime, they have the pink lemonade. That's it. It's not a whole lot to choose from, but something cool about delicious orchards that I discovered in my journey. Like,
what was it?
Not even just, like, cool. I mean, not really discover... Anyway, like I said earlier, Delicious Orchards has their hands in a lot of elements of what we're calling the ice cream zeitgeist. They do collaborations with a lot of other local Monmouth County ice cream shops, and this is according to Google AI, so I don't trust it very much, but I know they at least do a collaboration with Jersey Freeze.
What's with you Googling AIing everything?
Because I couldn't find the actual info I was looking for on the website or anywhere, or the Instagram or anything. But let me tell you what I did find.
Damn Gen Zer.
According to Google AI, which is not the most reliable source, but it is a source, Delicious Orchards sources their soft serve for the apple cider slushy from Jersey Freeze. Now,
you called it.
Again, I don't know if that's true. I thought that was the case because in addition to the Google AI, I did go on an Instagram rabbit hole search, and the Jersey Freeze Instagram is a frequent commenter of the Delicious Orchards Instagram, and I know this is definitely true, regardless of what source you look on. Jersey Freeze and Delicious Orchards collaborate for Jersey Freeze's Shakes of the Month sometimes. So they had the apple crumb pie shake at Jersey Freeze, which is based on Delicious Orchards' apple crumb pie. And that was like a big deal. So there's collaboration on both ends, so I feel like it wouldn't be that unreasonable for them to use the Jersey Freeze soft serve.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Plus, it was actually kind of bizarre. One of the comments on an Instagram post, it was the guy from the family picture. I don't know which kid this is, to be honest. I don't know if it's Mike or... I think it's Mike. Anyway, Mike McDonald. The Instagram was of him, like, drinking the... Oh, it was of somebody who mixed the apple cider slushie with the pink lemonade slushie when it was out in the summer, and they called it the Apple Palmer, because it's like an Arnold Palmer, but with apple cider.
Uh-huh.
And he was, like, jokingly saying to the person who made it and, like, came up with it, hey, I'm the idea guy. If you come up with something like this again, I'm out of a job, so knock it off. And then, the Jersey Freeze Instagram commented, it would be better with vanilla soft serve ice cream emoji.
Yes.
So I'm telling you there's something. Something's going on there. And,
I'm inclined to believe it.
And if that weren't enough, there's more. So, in addition to collaborating with Jersey Freeze, probably for soft serve and also with the shakes, Delicious Orchards collaborates actively with our favorite ice cream place, Nicholas Creamery.
Of course they do. They're both big names in the state.
Yep. Especially in Monmouth County. And yearly, so far, the last 2 years anyway, since we started the podcast and since we've been paying attention, Nicholas Creamery does a seasonal flavor based on Delicious Orchards apple cider. Paul has gotten it 2 years in a row, so it must be pretty good.
Yes. Yes, it is.
In addition to that flavor, they do other collaborations. There was a promo flavor that was it was like a real New Jersey, Monmouth County, like the epitome of Monmouth County with this flavor, because it was Nicholas Creamery made a flavor that was called Coffee and Donuts, and it was Delicious Orchards apple cider donut ice cream, pieces in Rook coffee flavored ice cream. So there was a double collaboration, because they collaborated with Rook Coffee and Nicholas Creamery to make this ice cream. So, like I said, Delicious Orchards has their hands in the ice cream zeitgeist. They're doing cool ice cream things. And in addition to that, we have the classic, the thing that they always have, their apple cider slushie.
Yeah.
And
so this is all year round?
Yes, all the time.
Okay. It's kind of a shame that the pink lemonade slushie is only there during summer.
I know, I'm so mad about it, because our plan originally, and this episode doesn't come out until mid-November, we originally planned to go and review this in summer, we just didn't make it. We didn't make it over there. And by the time we were gonna go, they got rid of the pink lemonade slushie.
Didn't we have it once?
I didn't. Did you go without me?
I thought we did, when we went in the summer.
I never
last
did.
year.
Mm-mm.
Or whatever.
I genuinely think that this was a new thing this year.
Oh, okay.
This past summer. But I could be wrong. I'd have to go into the bowels of Instagram.
I remember we got some sort of frozen slushy type drink, and then we got
It was the apple cider.
Okay. Then it was the apple cider. Never mind. All right.
And the soup.
I was going to say, the fall soup, and then we got a sandwich or something to go along with it.
Yeah.
It was a very nice meal.
Mm-hmm. What's cool about it's actually on their website, it has a name. The little outdoor area where you can get the apple cider slushie is called the Cider Cafe. And it has a few different, small food things. They have fries and, breakfast sandwiches and some burgers and some, paninis. I feel like we had to get the vegetarian one, right? Because that's the only one you could eat. Anyway, they have a lot of cute little snacks, and then they have a soup of the day, always. The day that we got that in the past, it was, a fall butternut squash soup. Yeah. And that stuff's yummy.
It was really good. They, of course, my favorite is still the one from, well, actually, I don't know. I think they were pretty comparable to the one from Panera Bread.
Yeah. I like the Panera Bread soup.
Panera Panera Bread is so good.
So
it's just expensive.
And it's like, that's the thing. If it was expensive and comparable to the amount or quality.
I was about to say, it doesn't, even if it's expensive, I never feel like I get very much.
No. And it's funny. Antoinette used to work at Panera a million years ago. And even when she worked there, she said, like, people order the pick twos, and I can't believe it because that's not enough food. It's not enough food. They give you half a sandwich and a tiny cup of soup, and it's like, it's fine for, like, a light meal, but if you're hungry, you could easily put away a full sandwich and a soup. Easily.
Yeah, I always feel,
slightly hungry.
Yeah, I always finish my meal and feel slightly hungry. So we never really go there very much. I feel like the only time we ever go there is when we stop halfway between here and Connecticut, and we stop in that one...
Oh my god, in the rest stop.
The one rest stop, we always seem to get Panera Bread.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because there's a Chipotle in that rest stop, so make that make sense.
I don't know, I'm probably just not in the mood for Chipotle when I'm actually really hungry.
Okay, fair enough. But
if it was a Bubba-Coos, it would be a different story.
Ah, yes, the age-old debate, Chipotle or Bubba-Coos.
It's Bubba-Coos.
This is not a Mexican takeout podcast, however, it's Bubba-Coos. Bubba-Coos is better objectively. I just have a soft spot for Chipotle because I really like the Chipotle vinaigrette. So, but Bubba-Coos has more to choose from.
Yes.
So, that's my little side note about Tex-Mex fast food. But, going back to what we ordered, today is a unique day, guys. This is the first time in Scoop Podcast history that we ordered the same thing.
Is it?
It is.
Oh.
I think.
And mostly just because we didn't have a choice.
Well, somebody could have gotten a smoothie, I guess.
But we didn't think about it.
We didn't think about it at the time. But anyway.
So, yes. We both got the apple cider slushy.
With the soft serve, of course.
With the soft serve, because why
wouldn't we?
This is
an ice cream podcast. What kind of maniacs are we?
Although, I have already reviewed the vanilla soft serve, I believe, at least partially, from Jersey Freeze.
If it is, in fact, the one from Jersey Freeze.
Yes. But this thing was tasty.
It was very
I think
yummy.
that it was. I think that the actual apple cider portion of it was just as good. I mean, obviously, it was still the same apple cider we can get from there at all times. But I thought that this was better as a slushie in a slushy form.
I would completely agree with that because let me tell you, apple cider to me, I can't drink a glass of apple cider.
Is it just too sweet?
It's too sweet and it makes me feel
jumpy.
Not good. But this, I don't know, I guess because it's really cold and it's sort of cut with the richness from the ice cream. So, my cat is screaming in the other room.
Well, she's just going to have to wait.
I know. 20 minutes late on feeding her, she's gonna be mad.
Well, she'll deal with it. Go on, honey.
So, it's cut with the richness of the ice cream, so you get that smooth, silky flavor as well, and it's just good. I can't really
describe it in any other way.
Critique it in any way. It's quality apple cider that they turn into a delightful frozen treat, and they use good soft serve to mix it up, and it's good.
Yep, high quality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Which is exactly what we will say about it. Because I don't think either one of us had any complaints about it.
No, it was really, really yummy. Paul got brain freeze a lot.
Yeah, it was next level cold. I'm not used to, our frozen treats being that frozen, I suppose.
True. And it wasn't, I keep saying Delicious Orchards can be a little expensive. As far as, other frozen treats we've experienced, this is the same price as a Shake Shack shake. And I definitely liked this better than my Shake Shack shake.
Agreed.
It's $6.99 with or without ice cream, so it's the same price. They don't charge you extra for the ice cream.
That is really nice. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you take it unless you want the slush that much?
I was going to say, unless you're like a non-dairy person.
Or you just love the slush so much that you don't want anything taking space other than that.
That could be. And then we had dessert before dinner this day because we went to P.F. Chang's afterwards.
Yes.
Which was our first time at P.F. Chang's, and that was fun.
Was it?
I liked it.
Alright. I don't know. I was just in a bad mood that day.
Yeah, you had a time, but you're a real Apple guy, so at least you liked the cider thing.
Yeah. P.F. Chang's just didn't impress me that much. I think it was the sushi.
I liked the sushi.
It hurt. I'm not used to my sushi actually hurting that much.
My bar is so low, to be honest. I'm so easily impressed, but I liked it, and it was cool because we had a gift card. Otherwise, it's not a place we would regular.
We would have ran over to the Kura Sushi that was within walking distance.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Next time.
For sure. But, once again, detouring away from the actual food, the actual ice cream, obviously, I think, looking at our criteria that we rate things on, the consistency was really delicious. It was a good mix of slush and ice cream. The flavor was good. You got that apple cider sweetness without being overpowered sweet.
No, they got that stuff down to a science. It's so perfectly balanced.
It is. It's really good. The atmosphere and location, like, it's a beautiful place, even if you just want to go stroll around. And look,
unlikely, but yes.
And look at, like, cute little knickknacks or think about what you might want to... Like, they have, like, little holiday gift stuff, too, so you could always look at that, but it's just a cute little place to go, and they have little areas for you to take pictures with, like, if you have kids and stuff, and it's just nice.
It is really nice.
And it is, the overall location can be a little expensive, but like I said, these are only $6.99 each, and considering some of the unhinged amounts we've paid for things, that's really not bad.
No. I could live with that, especially with the quality of the food.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I'm doing math. $6.99 and $6.99 is $13.98.
Yeah. No one paid you to do math, though.
It's true, but I did it, and I'm an English teacher, so I think I should get some kind of award.
Right.
Oop. Okay.
Anyway,
it's about that time to review.
Is it?
I think so. We've done all the other stuff.
All right. Then I say let's just get this show on the road. Then.
All right.
So let's review let's review the tier list as it is.
Okay.
Are you starting or me?
Doesn't matter.
I guess I'll start. All right. I was waiting for you to see if you would start, and I was going to just talk all over you anyway.
Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome. So, in the S tier, we have Nicholas Creamery, Vampire Penguin, and the Froyo Zone.
In the A tier, we have Dee Dee's Dairy and Kung Fu Tea.
In the B tier, we have Freddy's, frozen custards, and steak burgers. And stuff. Freddy's. It's Freddy's. There you go.
And?
Oh, right.
Did you just forget to read?
No, I got so distracted with Freddy's logo. And Charburger.
Okay. And in the C tier, we have the Ice Cream Parlor and Mr. Softy.
And nothing in D tier.
Yet.
Hopefully Where not, this is going.
Hopefully not ever.
D for delicious no, it's not going there.
No, it's not. It's honestly, I feel like it's probably an A for me.
I would agree.
If I'm being honest.
I would agree. There's they have the one thing and they
perfect it.
And they perfected it. So I would agree that it is an A tier product. So, yeah.
But where on the A tier?
I was about to say that was the fastest we've ever agreed on anything.
The question is where on the A tier? Because, to be honest, it is an A tier worthy item, but because it's only the one item, should we put it at the end?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So, A tier after Kung Fu Tea.
Beautiful.
That was a quick and easy choice.
Wrap that up nicely.
All right.
All right.
I'm satisfied with that conclusion.
So you heard it here, folks. Episode 61 of Scooped Podcast. We are placing Delicious Orchards on the A tier.
Yes. So, yeah. Do you have anything else to cap this off with, Holly?
Not really. I want to go back.
You want to go back?
I want to go spend more money.
No.
On cheese and
We'll go back in the summer.
In the summer? I gotta wait till summer?
Yep, you gotta wait
I want to try a smoothie. I have to wait till summer?
Yep.
That doesn't seem right.
It's better use of our time and money.
Sheesh.
We go back in the summer, we try the pink lemonade, and then we got the smoothies.
Alright, I guess I won't see Delicious Orchards for another 6 months.
I'm not a monster. We'll probably go back.
Alright. Anyway, thank you for listening, everybody. This has been episode number 61 of Scooped Podcast. If you haven't already done so at this point, which seems crazy if you're listening, I feel like you would have done so at this point, but be sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, using the handle @Scooped Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe so you always know where to go for your frozen favorites. And as per usual, the best way to support us is always by tuning in, so remember to do so next week for a review of a fast food chain famous for its signature frozen treat.
Is it?
It is.
Oh. Well, I was going to ask what it is, but I don't think you're going to tell me.
No.
All right.
You'll find out next week.
All right. I guess that's it then. Thank you for listening.
Bye.